Hi, this is Teresa, and I thought that we would just have a little craft and chat. Lots of fun things going on in my world. I hope that the same is going on for you as well. And so I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. There we go. So just a little craft and chat today. Glad I got a glass of water there handy. I might need it. Today I made a stuffed envelope, and I must have the other device going in the other room because I can hear something. Okay, well, you guys won't be able to hear it, so that's all that matters. So here's my stuffed envelopes. This was inspired by KJ Crafts, and she made a stuffed envelope using Scrimping Mommy's little bee freebie that I can't remember what it's called. And mine is a stuffed envelope with hinges. So it was kind of an afterthought because I wanted to be able to use both sides, and I hadn't laid it out quite the way that I wanted to so that it would open. Anyways, so this is really kind of cool because we have a pocket here, and this is a tag. So I've got to put some tops on my tags here, but this is a tag that I used Amazon packing paper. 2 P's is hard to put together. And the way that I did this was I considered which side was going to be the image, and the bubbles go on the back of the image, and which side I might want to journal on. And so this flatter side goes there, and that was inspired by Gail A. And I'm sure everybody knows who I'm talking about. It's a last name that I don't want to butcher, so I'm not going to give it a try. So there's that. And I have just a little journal card here. So there's pocket number 2. A couple little tags here. There's pocket number 3. A little faux envelope for pocket number 4. Turn it over. Another tag for pocket number 5. And another faux envelope for pocket number 5. And another tag for pocket number 6. So the 2 pockets on the back are angle pockets. And then this is designed so that if you've got a page in a journal, you can hinge it, oops, like this. And I use vellum hinges so that they would be see-through. And then once it's hinged, you can open this up. Or it could be hinged this way. But I wouldn't recommend that for me because of my little flower embellishment, which I had a fun play with. Let's see, this was Tahitian, I want to say Tahitian tied. Yep, Tahitian tied cardstock. And I punched it out with one of my punches. And then I sprayed it with water and got it all wet. And I know what the problem is my volume isn't off somewhere. Oh well, I don't think anybody else can hear it. Anyways, and then let's see, I lost my track. So then I've got another punch that will punch out petals, 3 different sizes. And I got that all wet, and I inked it with some Night of Navy and some metallic ink that I have that's copper, and it's this all-purpose ink, bright copper. And let it dry. Use some, I don't use Nuvo drops, I use not Snowfall Accents, silly. Pearlized Enamel Effects Basics Whites is what this one was. And then let it dry, and it was really cool. I did another one with lots of different layers, and I really scrunched it and made the petals lift. And then I took some of that, what do they call it? String from Taperology, and I stuffed it in the middle there. And so this one will probably go on the front of a journal somewhere, someday, somehow. So that's the stuffed pocket. And then I was playing with some cards that I got at a thrift store, and I had some napkins from a resale store, and I thought these little fox were cute. And so I had a little flower that was already cut out from the Flowed Flowers, which is a freebie right now for Stampin' Up! In the celebration brochure. And if you buy $50 or more, you can earn free product. And that's an offer that's going on until the end of this month. So, but I thought this fox just looked really, really cool. I mean, he looks like his ears, well, maybe it's because of the Mod Podge that makes the ears kind of look shiny. So I did use Mod Podge on these. And on the back side, some of them I brought an image to the back. And so then I probably will just like adhere some tea dyed paper on the back of here to make this a journaling spot. So I've been making a lot of altered playing cards. I think the rest are in here. Or not. They are not in there. They're right there. So I've been making a lot. I got some napkins from a thrift store yesterday or the day before. These I did some sewing on. I am not that great at sewing. So, and then these I did free stitch. I love doing free stitch, and I like the way it looks afterwards. So I feel like my view here that you guys are getting is kind of cramped. Oh, but not if I make the screen bigger. If I make the screen bigger, you can see everything. So I hope it's the same for you all as well. This is just an ephemera notebook that I have. Do you call your ephemera journals or ephemera notebooks? Or I kind of struggle with that one as to what to call it. This one is getting very fat. I've been making a lot of stuff. I got this idea from, is that upside down? Yes, it is. I got this idea from the Paper Outpost. And so she just made a little notebook with scraps, and she called this a petticoat effect. So I thought I'll give that a try. And then I did some tags that oh yeah, so these tags I sewed together so that this could be a little notebook. And for the most part, there is writing space on the back. So that could hang out in a journal. And then these I sewed, so they're ready to be tags somewhere. And this is where I store some of my tea dyed paper. And then I just have a few little scraps there. This was something fun that I made yesterday, I think. This is something that would be good in a coffee journal. So I have a little policy closure here, and this is a little envelope that was in a kit, an old kit from Stampin' Up. And I lined the inside with pattern paper. And then there's a little journal spot in here. And I goofed. I got a silver brad and a gold or bronze brad. Oh well. It's unique. I got a book at a thrift store, and so now I'm going to have plenty of flower images as needed. Okay, I want you to go back in there. So yeah, I got some fun stuff at thrift stores. I got some stamps coming in the mail because I don't have a lot of stamps. I mostly have stamps that are washi stickers, and I wanted some stamps that were canceled. So I've got those coming in the mail. Right now what I'm working on is I printed out some digital kits, and I don't know where I moved those to, but what I'm really busy working on is I've got a Harley Davidson journal that I'm working on. And so I'm not really quite ready to do a flip through of that. So, and then I've got just a journal base that I'm working on that I made with a retired Stampin' Up catalog, mini catalog. So I've started to cover some of the pages, but not a lot. That's barely been worked on. And then I really have been working on this. So this is the first time I've done this type of journal. Now I have covered journal covers with fabric before, but this one has a different binding system, a different binder, and it's going to be 3 signatures. I've never done more than 1 signature. And I was not gutsy enough to try and sew in 3 signatures. So I used the crocodile, and I'm using elastic. Now, I don't want black elastic, but I can't find my white right now. And the middle eyelet is a heart. And my pinks don't really match, and for some reason I smushed that one. I haven't smushed an eyelet for a long time, but it's a junk journal, so I do not stress over this. This I'm going to do something. When I put my first signature in, I'm going to make the first page so that I can bring it forward and I can glue it in, and that would, I wished I could do that. I think that would look really nice. But this is my middle signature, so that won't work. And I did a lot of lace on the cover because I made a lot of goofs as I was going. You see this big piece right here. This journal was that much longer. But I had this signature going, and it actually was this much taller. And but as I was working on it, well, for instance, this was too tall for this, and I wanted to use this cover, so it just kind of morphed all over the place. And this originally was supposed to be a pocket, and it just, you know, because I cut things off and I moved things around, it didn't work out that way. So like, actually this one could be folded over and I could line that. I could like make that a pocket. I don't know, I might do that because I like that blue against that pink for some reason. This is another one of those padded bookmarks. Whew, it's getting warm in here. So now I can, well, I could open the door before, but one of the really exciting things that's happening around here, for those of you who know me, I live in a travel trailer, which is a toy hauler, so that we can travel with our toys, specifically the Harley Davidson motorcycle. And but anyways, we are full-time RV, and our front door got messed up after we came back from California in December. So it was always kind of wonky before that, but anyways, finally got Forest River to do a warranty replacement door, which was great because, I don't know, those things are probably $500 or something like that. And then got the repair guy to come over and put it on. We also got them to approve 1 hour of labor, and his labor is $200 an hour, so that will be good to get that reimbursed. Oh my gosh, I just looked down and saw something that I didn't have a clue about until just now. I made my 100 subscribers. Woohoo! I mean, that's not exciting to some of you who have, you know, K behind your number, and I even saw one with a M behind it the other day. But 100 subscribers has been a goal that I have had for a couple years now, and so that is a big milestone for me. Thank you to everyone who watches me, and thank you very much to those who have subscribed. You have helped me to realize a goal, and so the next one is going to be 1,000. But that was very exciting to look down and see 100 subscribers, because it was like at 94 last time I looked, I think. So very exciting. Okay, I'm going to quit rambling about that. But so different motivations going on here. Sometimes it just as simple as getting a box in the mail, and or, you know, finishing off a box of cereal or Ritz crackers and wanting to use that as a journal cover, getting purchasing some material at a thrift store, or ribbon, lace, and then having some free designer series paper from Stampin' Up, which the Dainty Flowers was a freebie that I got, and another demonstrator did a junk journal with this that was tea dyed or coffee dyed, and I wanted to give it a go myself. So that's how this was motivated. In the meantime, I see these YouTubers that do mixed media, and I'm not much of an artist, but I did do some art when I was in high school, and I thought I'm gonna try and tap into that younger self. And so this is some mixed media that I did, and coffee dyed or tea dyed on the back. I usually tea dye with Earl Grey tea. And this is a stuffed journal card. I just put it in this way because this is a narrow pocket. This is a digital from Amanda with Scrimping Mommy. And I had one piece of grid paper and I see all these people with grid paper in their journals, and I was like, I have to have a piece of grid paper in my journal. So I've used my one piece of grid paper, and I've got to find some more. This is vellum. I have plenty of vellum. I made a little side pocket and I tore it. Sometimes it's just kind of fun to hand tear instead of use a roller or a trimmer or something like that. This is a tag that I backed with the paper that comes with the DSP. There's another one like that. Here's some cabbage dyed paper that I bought off of an Etsy shop. This one I've got is a belly band. Just put some lace on the bottom there. And a book page. And I have some charms in the middle to keep the signature in, but I'm not sure if I like that yet. I'm still debating. I was going to try and glue that down, and I haven't done it yet. So sometimes when we watch enough YouTube videos, we don't have to watch verbatim what somebody else does to figure it out. So yeah, we get that jump off point. I simply saw someone with a journal, and they had 2 holes down here and 2 holes up here. And so I took that idea, and at first I just put the holes in for the 3 signatures, and I was just gonna let the elastic just hang out over here, and then I could slide it in and out. But I didn't like how much it was sliding, because I've got another journal that is like that, and it slides, and it just doesn't seem like it's sitting right. So this time I decided to go ahead and punch the signature too. So we've got a side pocket here, and I've made it so you can see all the different beautiful pages that come in the Dainty Flowers DSP. So this isn't really where these are going to be homed at, but that's where they're at right now. I'm just kind of still trying to get the foundation of things. There's the other side of Amanda's digital. I made a folio with this, and it was beautiful, and gave it to my friend Deb for a present. And then here's just another padded, I don't remember if I pulled that one out yet. This is not a belly band, it's just a piece of lace that I glued down the center, and then I sewed around the edges. Yep, so this is going to be covered to tidy, well, from here, because there's a signature going there and a signature that's going to go there. I think I'm going to use a signature from a digital kit of Amanda's, and a signature kit from a digital of Rach and Bella Crafts. I've got 2. The one is a Valentine's, which I'll probably do a journal like this for the Valentine's one, because I'm going to be in a hurry, because today is what? The 11th. Oh my gosh, Valentine's Day is in 3 days, and I just want to do it because it's a Valentine's kit, and it's called Love Letters. I'm looking at the date going, maybe that's not going to happen. So I haven't decided what to do with this beautiful little piece yet, but I'm sure I will come up with an idea. All right, then one more thing I wanted to chat about is, what was it? I was watching a YouTube video today, and it was oh boy, it started to come to me. anyways, that gal who puts kits together and sells them, and she has a limited amount and she could run out and all that stuff. Something 49 paper she has in there, and yeah, I can't remember. Anyways, one of the you know, packages of product that she had were called flower centers, and they had sequins on them, I think. So I went, oh my gosh, I could do something like that. I have these sequins that are all cut out of foil, and I was like, I have all kinds of sequins. So I was lazy at first and used my adhesive sequins. This is just a bunch of retired product that I have in here. Some of it is current, I doubt it, but some may be current. The sequins are current. The die set for the sequins is current. So, and I believe most of this foil is, maybe not. Anyways, but isn't that pretty? So a person could do a flower and then take this and put this in the middle, maybe not on that one. If it was inset, it would probably look gorgeous. Yeah, the right colors and everything, that might look really pretty. I don't know. Okay, so then I took some more of that string from Vaporology and I wrapped it up and did that as the center. So I'm not quite sure where this is going to be a good fit at, but I think that I will find something where this will look really cute on. Maybe a bookmark. I mean, I'm not using this as a bookmark, but say this was a bookmark. Yeah, that might look cute. This one is so stuffed already. Yeah, that might look cute. I don't know, I'm not feeling it right now. Okay, so that is pretty much what I've been working on, and I've been getting a lot done in making ephemera. So that's a good 27 minutes of your time. I hope that I said something that was of interest, and I hope that everybody else is having a great Saturday like I am. The weather's getting warmer. We've just got some bugs worked out in the trailer. Now, not literally, this is a brand new trailer as when we bought it, so there's no more bugs in here than normal. I think I've counted less than 10 spiders, and they've all died. They've had a water burial. And so anyways, we've worked the kinks out. The first thing was the heater. We got the heater going fine about a month and a half ago. Just got the door fixed yesterday, and the weather's getting nicer, and so yeah, it's all is good here. Hope it is there too, and we will see you again on the next video, in the next video. I think the proper preposition would be during the